We submitted our first 2 cards for PSA grading about 2 or 3 months ago, and we used our local trade store to do the submission. Didn't really know what to expect. Both of the cards we submitted were about $100 to $200 each raw, and we pulled them packed fresh. And I'm gonna put the videos up for each of the cards when I show them. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I know the grades, so I'm not gonna act like I don't, and I'm surprised when I reveal them. But you don't know, and so I am going to do a slow reveal of them just so you can see what we got on them. One we're extremely happy with, and one we're definitely disappointed, but we're also just kind of confused. So we're gonna do the first card. And so this one, nothing wrong on the back. It's just a really clean card. So we'd submitted it thinking there was a pretty good shot that we would get a 10 on it. And in fact, if the store owner thought it wouldn't get a 10, we didn't send it. So let's see what this one is. So the gold Giratina from Crown Zenith. Beautiful card. Again, we pulled it. I'm gonna put the video right here. And so we sent this in hoping to get a 10. Yay! And we got a 10. So perfect. So I'll throw up some prices for what this card is raw versus what it is as a 10. But couldn't be happier. Just glad we sent this card. Don't have any plans on selling it, but it's protected in the case and it's worth more because it's a 10. So that was our plan. Now on to the second card. Obviously, if we're happy with that one, this must be the one we're disappointed in. And so I'll go ahead and reveal the card. Beautiful card. Nothing wrong with it that we can tell. Figured it had a shot at a 10. Worst case scenario, a 9. And this card came back a 7. Borderline lightly played. No whitening on the back. No clear print lines. The best they could tell me at the shop was maybe there's a damage on the foil that's hard to see. They look at some of this stuff under a microscope, I guess. So right now, this card is worth less in this case than it is if I take it out. And I told them let's just crack it. I'm gonna crack it. I'm gonna take it out. And the store, the workers, they know me. They said, you're not getting rid of this card either way, are you? I said no. I said, we'll just leave it in the case. If you ever get to where you want to move it, then we'll crack it. Or if you want to resubmit it, because they truly were like, we don't understand. Like a 9, we wouldn't have even batted an eye. We'd just been disappointed. But a 9's a 9. But a 7, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this card. It literally came out of a pack and went into a sleeve. And so why this got a 7 is just going to be a mystery. They said maybe try sending it to CGC, knowing that CGC is not as valued as PSA, but if you were to get a higher grade on a CGC, it'll look better, and maybe in time CGC will become more reputable and be worth more. So this was our first experience grading cards, and it was definitely a mixed bag. On one hand, perfect, love to see it. On the other hand, I mean, just way to crap on a really good card, PSA. And I know I sound bitter, and I definitely am. Hard card to pull, got super lucky with it. I just don't see a 7 here. If it's a 9, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If it's a 10, we definitely would be having this conversation. But either way, I think I want to get more into grading cards. I've got stuff that I don't really want to sell. Might as well get it graded. If you get it graded, it comes in a protective case, and if you get a good grade, the value of it is only going to go up. So that's my experience with it. I definitely see myself grading more cards in the future, and maybe at some point shifting to sending my own cards instead of going through somebody else. In the long run, you'll save money doing it that way. So, and you don't get any guarantees sending it through somebody else. They basically take no liability. If these would have got damaged or lost, they weren't claiming any responsibility for it. So, all right, thanks for watching.